Okay, help me to understand about the Bible. What about the Bible? Let's look at our Genesis. Let's look before Genesis. So, in the beginning, we have God, we have all the angels, but there's one particular angel who did not do right by God, and it's Satan. So, Satan wants to be God. We all know um, this information from the Bible. So, help me to understand. Now, when he's in heaven, he does everything within his own powers that God had given him to destroy heaven and to take over God's throne. His result and punishment was to be thrown and kicked out of heaven by Michael, the highest angel. So now we have Satan and the other angels who turned against God, kicked out of heaven. I don't know where they fell. I assume here on earth is what I was told. Now, let's move forward to Genesis. Now, in the beginning, God says he created heaven and earth. So now we have his creation, Adam and Eve. Now, knowing that the devil is roaming somewhere within his creation, like within this universe, God made a decision to create us, human beings. So now we have another issue where Eve has made a decision to eat some type of edible fruit or food. So when she ate it, she opened up her eyes to everything good and everything evil. But first, she was tempted by who? The devil. So we know these things. Now, God knowing, in my opinion, knowing what all Satan was capable of, because of all the evil things that he did in heaven to destroy or remove God from his throne, allow Satan to live. But in my opinion, had my enemy did that to me, I would have fought back. The opportunity would not be life if I were an entity. It would be death. So I do feel as though God should have, you know, killed Satan and destroyed and killed the other angels. Because to me, we are killed each day. We suffer through diseases, we suffer through um, car accidents, we suffer through sickness, health, everything, finances, everything. Hmm. In my opinion, what about the Bible? Now let's move forward to a good part, Job. Now, the part that really gets me is that I don't want to have any type of conversations with my enemies. So I'm thinking I will need to block your email. I will block your phone number. I don't want to talk to this. I don't want to talk to that. But that's me. So in the Bible, we have where God says in Job, let's look and find what he actually says. He mentions and he has a conversation with who? His worst enemy, the devil. He says, did you notice my servant Job? The Lord asks. There's no one on earth as faithful and good as he is. He worships me and is careful not to do anything evil. We all are. I think I am. But in this conversation between you and me, I feel as though I could not possibly carry on a conversation or try to start a conversation with my enemy, someone who has tried to hurt me or throw me on my throne or take over things that I own. That would hurt me or try to kill me or set me up to be killed. That would truly hurt me and I would end it. But here in the Bible, which is to me is contradictory because how could that happen? I'm a human being. I don't feel comfortable with that word, this phrase. Let's keep reading. So the Lord does ask Satan this. Satan does reply, would Job worship you if would Job worship you if he got nothing out of it? You have always protected him and his family and everything he owns. You bless everything he does, and you have given him enough cattle to fill the whole country. But now suppose you take away everything he has. He will curse you to your face. God replies, I would have nipped it in the bud. You know what I would have told the devil? I would have said, hey, you tried to hurt me in my own home, the place that I own, heaven. You turned my angels against me, and what, boom, bam. In the end of that conversation, he would be dead. I was squash him. So let's continue. All right, the Lord said to Satan, everything he has is in your power, but you must not hurt Job himself. So Satan left. The thing is gone. And where do you think it went? Well, it went to bother Job. So God allows the devil to do this unto Job, who was always faithful and caring and God-fearing person. So Job goes through all of these types of bad situations. He turns to the left, is something going on. He has 4, is something going on. He takes 3 steps back. Woo! He nearly dies. He turns to the right. People are dying. His children, and then all because God had one, I think, bad conversation with the devil. When I have a conversation, I don't want to have a conversation with someone that I despise, who tried to hurt me, who tried to take over my life. Would you? And sometimes it does say, keep your enemies close. That's not for me. Because it says, if you keep your enemy close, you don't know what they're doing. You will know what they're doing. I think that's how that saying goes. But that's not for me. So I'm trying to say, what about this Bible? So I love God and Jesus. I'm, 100% for the Lord. But some things about this Bible, it just eats at me. How could you have a conversation with the main thing that causes so much hurt and pain to you, to your angels, to your heaven, to your son? How could that be possible? And then the devil continues to do everything it wants to do. But I'm wondering, did God allow it? So those are questions that I don't know the answer to. And I was just trying to find out, what about this Bible? Well, thank you for listening. I hope you have a safe and happy new year. Bye now.